hey, they're having this great luncheon with Joe right now about his retirement. Let's go see what they're talking about. This is gonna be awesome.
Ooh, hey guys. What are you guys talking about?
Joe.
The myth, the legend here.
This is bittersweet for all of us. You're in a room full of everyone who's been poignant and very involved, and we're having a small roast on your behalf, in your honor, because we want to send you off the right way from the Earnest team here. My first question for you is, if you were not a driver, what career path or choice would you have gone into?
Probably warehousing. Worked in a warehouse before too.
What if monetary was not an issue? Would you go into something more artistic or daring?
Become a fisherman.
Yeah, kind of share with us, how you started in truck driving.
My dad used to haul carpet back and forth to LA to San Diego. And, he had a flatbed truck with a 30-foot trailer. And that's how I got started driving truck. And was about I got into Landsberg and moved there, driving back and forth down at nighttime. After that, I went to sort of paper, worked there for a while, and IPD, and then Ernest bought out IPD. I've been driving since I was 18, San Diego County,
But how long in the packaging industry?
about 42 years.
42 years.
So you've been picking up from LA way back then, from Landsberg?
What is your most memorable delivery that you've had, or what's something fun that's a great?
Probably delivering to a dish.
That accounts. Would you like to elaborate that? No, just kidding.
Things were just hanging around. Hey, did they give you some samples?
I was good at driving.
Inside joke.
QC department.
Third or fourth day of employment here. And I had absolutely no idea what I was walking into. Until I got there.
Yes.
I know building those crates in the back was like, what are these for? They're, you don't want to know.
Delivered to the crematories. And,
Dead man boxer called it.
yeah.
They were waxed. You could put them in the
asked
reefer.
Gene asked if he
Dead
could want to
bodies.
see the product.
Oh, my
Hey, the salesman did good. The account was pretty dead, but it was okay. Good money.
Yeah, that was
We
pretty crazy.
revived the
You, Jose, were Joe's best man in his wedding?
Yep, I was the one with the jumper cables.
Yep.
Was that to restart his heart?
Yeah.
Get him to the church.
Yeah, both lived in Valley Center. Well, no, we met through work first.
You bought a trailer out there and I bought one.
Yeah.
I know you have a cruise coming.
That house
Don't-
behind you.
yes.
Don't you have a trip before your cruise though? Aren't you going somewhere?
Yeah, I joined Vegas. And
This Sunday, so you're not wasting any time.
No, that's like,
Tell us what trucks were like when you started driving.
well, the first truck I drove was a 13-speed, 2 trailers, and
Splitter?
Right.
So it wasn't like on the Flintstones when you had the
No.
kick?
Nowhere. Joe, he was gonna use my trailer for some reason, but he pulled the pin, but he never clicked it back and decided not to use it. So when I got back to work, I got in the truck, I drove around to back in, and the trailer goes boom, falls off the truck. And I looked and Joe goes, "Oh yeah, I pulled the pin the other day." The pin. It was fine when I left. Like Joe said, all those lights worked yesterday.
I'm sure you've seen so many different transitions. I mean, even as recent as, me getting hired, So you've seen a lot of things transition and change. And I hope for the better in all cases.
Oh, yeah. The equipments are better, everything's better managed.
when you say there's some positive changes, do you mind sharing some of those?
Got lighting out in the warehouse.
Basic needs.
Yeah, just bare necessities.
Yes.
The water in the bathroom still working.
Not so many gears.
So Reef, you've had a lot of years with Joe.
Yes, I have.
Do you guys have any fun ones?
He's pushing 31 years.
Yeah, 29.
I'm working at 29, 30. I'm on 32. But what I think about all the time is, you know how they say a dog's owner and a dog, when they live together for a long time, they start looking alike? That's what 32 years does, working with your friends. Right? We start looking alike. And I think, which one's the dog and which one's the human? Oh my God.
Depends on the day.
No, Joe, man, you've been a great friend for a long, long time, and I really appreciate it. Talk about fishing. Every time we go on an earnest fishing trip, we nail a fish, catch our limits. Joe, I come back and I brag to Joe how well we did, so we schedule a boat a couple days later, a week later, we don't catch anything. Nothing.
Not even a
My
bar?
mom was learning how to cast her line, and we were all fearless in like a dinghy on the lake, and then mom went to go cast, and she almost put like was back the cast. I remember that hook just moving around all of us, and we was whoop. Yeah.
Looking for safety glasses.
Well, I've worked here for 4 years, but I think Joe and I just start really like interacting about 2 years ago when I started in the department. It was a rough one. I could only remember because I'm starting to change something that they've been used to for quite some time. I was like, okay, what does that mean? So he showed me. He goes, just because, you know, it fits on one trail, it doesn't mean it fits on the others. So for that, I thank you, Joe, for teaching me that.
The funniest part between you and her, which I just get a kick out of watching, is these two look for each other's mistakes.
Oh, that was
They're both perfectionists. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
is hilarious when they find each other's mistake. Because I have a lot of experience coming into the company, but I didn't do things the earnest way, especially on how we manage the fleet. And it gave me, you really set me off for a career of success. We're going through the interview process of replacing you. And Joby said
We're
it
gonna
best to
need
me.
2 people.
Yeah. Joby said
Seriously.
it best to me yesterday. She goes, you know, the problem that you're having, me, she goes, you're looking for another Joe and you're not gonna find it. And I realized she was right. I'm trying to find you.
You're irreplaceable. There's only one Joe Brady, and we're lucky enough to have you here. You definitely have moved packaging extremely forward and spent a lot of time with family, your grandbabies.
We're not babies anymore.
Yeah.
There's one right here.
Get him, Cecily.
Yes.
Joe's like, hang on. 2 more years? 2 more years, Joe. She said it's okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
There was one time many years
No
ago.
more recordings.
No more. She can edit it. No, we want to hear this.
We pulled one on us,
Record.
okay?
Yeah.
I used to cut articles out of the newspaper and then change the names to Joe and Jeans, you know, like bank robberies and explosions and stuff.
All right. Thank you all very much. This was very enjoyable.
Hey Joe, it's Ryan. I'm actually ironically driving, not literally, I'm pulled over, but thought it'd be a good time actually to send you a note and just thank you, man. What a big blessing you've been to our division. Man, you've helped build this division to what it is. All the miles you've put in, and all the customers you've served, and not to mention all the folks in our division that you've supported. So just super grateful for you, and I just hope that you will be blessed in this next chapter of life. And we're excited for you. And man, just enjoy retirement. I can't lie, I'm a little jealous, but man, you deserve it. So thanks again, Joe. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful, again, just ride off into the sunset here into retirement. Enjoy.